feel alive. Morning starts with our country pride. Well, cowboys, cowgirls, everyone in between, grab that coffee, we're living the dream. From farm to city, wherever you roam, Piper Beach is your country home. Morning mayhem, we're ready to ride, crank up the tunes, let's get that stride. With Piper Beach, you'll feel alive. Morning starts with our country pride. Everyone in between, grab that coffee, we're living the dream. From farm to city, wherever you roam, Piper Beach is your country home. Morning mayhem, we're ready to ride, crank up the tunes, let's hit that stride. With Piper Beach, you'll feel alive. Morning starts with our country pride. Whoa.
Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. Whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss, Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Good morning, everyone. This is Andy, Piper Beach Radio. I'm here with Miss Taylor Kahn this morning.
Good morning.
And we are kind of coming to we're just kind of sliding in the door this morning, getting everything going, you know. So we'll start out with our morning sponsors. I'm not quite as crisp as this is Therese, but we'll do what we can do. Y'all can all get through it. Y'all can suffer with us. We're going to start with our morning sponsors. We have Chilton Mobile Home Supply, Julie Holderfield, Country Financial Insurance for all your insurance needs, Central Alabama Wellness, Coca-Cola, Mike Baker. And I got to give a shout out to Mike because we were asking for some things for Bina for our football team. You know, we're traveling way out of town this week. And they needed some drinks and things like that. And I asked Mike, and of course he came through for me. He called me yesterday and said, "Hey, I got you. You know, we'll take care of this." Even though the other company sponsors your signs and things like that. But Mike, I depend on Mike. Thank you for handling that. I thought this Coca-Cola can was going to be my sponsor, but there's a story behind that, and I'll tell you about that a little bit later. We got, thank Chilton County Chamber of Commerce for their support. Larry Puckett Chevrolet. Let's see if I can get this right. Largest pre-owned inventory around. Go up there and see those guys. They're great. Putter up in Pelham. Save More. I always know it's Associated Foods. I can't say it without saying Associated Foods in Clanton.
Me neither.
Jake's going to be here in a little while to kind of let us share some info and some exciting things going on at this new store up in Calera. And then we've got Old Orchard Amish Furniture, those nice, comfortable chairs out there. Have you got to sit in those yet?
Yes.
They're good, aren't they?
They are.
I know. I like them.
I love hanging out in them. They're just so comfy.
They are. And I always manage to find one, and I kind of sit here and do a little work while nothing's going on. And Baden's just over here laughing like a hyena, and I don't quite know why. I don't know if it's comments coming in or what's going on.
You know, I bet you could take a good nap in one of those chairs.
I bet you could. Especially if you don't have a phone that's not going off every 2 minutes, you know.
Oh, I got no distractions.
No, it's fine. We're good with that. I done Old Amish Furniture. Yeah, Martina's Grill in Maplesville. Really good. I like to stop in there when I'm in Maplesville and get me a hamburger patty or whatever they got. I enjoy that.
Yes, and I know they said they're open late during home games.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Maplesville playing at home tonight or not. I haven't got all my homework together yet, but you know, we'll check on that and find out for you. So if it's home games, they'll be open late, serving food, so you can get out and you have somewhere to go when you're in Maplesville to get something to eat after the game. Workout 24/7 with you remember this? Because Trace can never remember it. Their virtual, what is it? Their virtual, I can't remember the rest of it.
Virtual training?
Virtual training, yeah.
Personal training?
Yeah, virtual personal training. I don't know if that's real personal, though, if it's virtual.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, you know, Therese always butchers it up, and then I managed to do it today, too. Then we got Goodwill right down the hill here in the old Walmart, as us older folks will know it as. And really nice store, lots of inventory there. We also, don't forget, Papa John's $6 special every day. You get a small 2-topping Papa pizza and a 20-ounce drink for $6. That is a good deal. No. I mean, you can feed 4 kids for less $25, you know?
Yeah.
And that's really good, and they don't leave hungry. We have the Power Hour with Josh Inman, Saturday at 7. Still a good thing there. Yes. Oh, and then we have Classic Country after the games on Friday. Anyway. So let's talk about you a little bit.
No, thank you.
So we come in here, and of course, we're scrambling around because Therese is not here. She does her, you know, she comes in scrambling around every morning, usually screeching in on 2 wheels. And Baden's over there like, you know, Taylor will be here in a minute. Okay. We're good. You know, of course, I'm a few minutes late this morning. Later than what I wanted to be. I wasn't late, but later than what I wanted to be.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, you too. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, Taylor is she's already started off doing a good job filling the spot of Therese. Therese, Taylor, Therese, Taylor, Tardy, you know.
You know, though, honestly, it is embarrassing. I've always been late most of my life.
Really?
Yes.
I'm not. It drives me crazy.
And I don't know why. It drives my mom and dad crazy,
Yeah.
too. And my husband now.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know why I can't get it together most times. But this morning, my phone did not charge. So.
Yeah, it's just
Thank
a
you,
time.
Apple.
It's just a timing thing. Yeah, it's Apple's fault, right?
The only day. Well, I guess not the only day, but
Well,
you know,
it's a timing thing. You know, I know what. So this is the way I kind of look at it. We still got a lot to talk about on this. We may even have to come back after break. I don't know, but you know, so I call that thing that you drive that most people call a car is probably a time machine because you think it's
mine's broke.
Yours is broke.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It didn't. It didn't really work so well. And then there's that interference that comes in. Police cars that
I thought that was going to be a problem this morning, but I didn't see any
that get involved. So but you get ready to go and you think, okay, it's 10 minutes from say my house to the station, so you're going to leave. With 8 minutes, you're actually going to have. You're actually going to leave and allow yourself 8 minutes to get there on a 10-minute trip, and you're going to make it up in the time machine on the way.
I'm just going to drive faster.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's when it becomes the time machine. You try to make a 10-minute trip and a 10-minute trip, an 8-minute trip, and then it kind of, don't always work out. Me, see, I'm the guy that gets in there. I have a time machine too, but I can make a 10-minute trip. I can take 15 minutes to make a 10-minute trip pretty easy. I'm the guy that gets in your way.
You're the one I'm mad about because you've got 5 extra minutes and you need to get out of the way.
I got 5 extra minutes. I just got up. I'm tooling along, Mr. Safety, going to be careful and safe. But I can tell you without a doubt, if I even think about breaking the law in any way or another, I'm going to get pulled over.
Really?
Yeah, there's no doubt. At any point. And it makes me so mad because I'm like, I've been driving, no more than 59 and a 60 for the past 5 years, and I go 64 today and I get pulled over.
Oh.
Yeah, that's me,
That's awful.
Yeah, that's me. I get pulled over. But, Baden's sitting over here. I mean, he's dialing the phone like he's dialing his crack dealer.
He's probably texting me trying to tell me something, and I'm not going to
get it.
Your phone's
dead. Yeah, your phone's dead. Yeah,
down.
But, so he's over here calling. He's like, she's not answering. I was like, she's got you blocked.
We can't hear her. And
she's got you blocked. And he's like, is that what that means? I was like, yeah. I was like, she's got you blocked. He saw my text. Looks like it went through. And I said, she's got you blocked.
How many times did you text? Okay.
100. I mean, he was calling. Then he walked outside like he was going to see you, coming.
Like I was going to disappear.
Yeah, like you don't hear the roar of your engine coming over the hill over there. Just rocking in here.
He did see the minivan cut over on 2 wheels when I was turning in a
Did
minute
he?
ago.
Yeah. Was he looking out the door then
He was
too? Oh my God.
Gazing out the window.
Yeah. Gazing, had that scared look
He
in
was
his eye.
getting my Coca-Cola because he knew that I was going to be here.
Yeah, and I'd already kind of come up with a plan. I was like, we're just going to,
Just
she's
winging
not
it.
coming. We're just going to, no, I'm not doing this by myself.
Baden, you're getting up here.
Yeah, he won't get up here. That's out. I was like,
It'll just be you and a voice.
Yeah, me and a voice. I said, can we put some AI over here? And then we got the Coke can out and put it here. So we were rolling along pretty good.
But anyway, on other
Gotcha.
news.
Well,
I'm here. I'm
we'll
excited
be
to
back
here.
on that. I'm gonna have fun with that all day. Sorry.
It's okay.
Here comes our next guest in. Jake is coming in, so we're gonna take a quick break and we'll come back and have Jake here.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984.
All right, we're back. We have Jake here with Save More, as I like to say, Associated Foods, locations in Clanton and Calera. And I understand you have some exciting news for us, a lot going on in your Calera location especially.
Yeah, Calera and the Brent Centerville location, we've remodeled, completely redone the insides. We're doing re-grand openings in Brent on Wednesday, and on Friday we're going to do a re-grand opening sale in Calera. We're gonna have a bunch of vendors there. First 50 people that get in at 8 a.m. will get a goodie bag with some groceries in it. But we're trying to update. We're trying to simplify things. As usual, we're just trying to bring the best grocery prices and the best local grocery store we can give the communities, and that's kind of our goal behind everything. And we're gonna base it off of really good customer service, the best meat and produce you can find in the area, and that's kind of our goal to push, and then just having great deals.
Good deal. So tell us a little bit about them. Did you add anything? You just changed? You upgraded?
We upgraded, so we put in all new decor packages. So it looks really good. The colors look a lot better. It just got a whole new look to it. We've added some new coolers in places. We've added some new displays. And we're making a lot of transitions next week as we go through. We put in new checkouts and all that kind of stuff. We still have some self-checkouts, but we always have cashiers. Our goal is to check you out as fast as possible, have that customer service experience where people are talking to you as you come in and out. But it's a lot of changes. It's got a whole new look to it now.
Cool. That's really cool. We're going to have to get in there and check that out. And I can tell you, I always enjoy going in your stores because your cashiers, everybody's so nice.
Well, and especially a lot of the people that shop in there all the time, they get to know people, so they know, some of my cashiers that work Monday through Friday on the daytime shift, they know everybody that comes in there.
Yeah.
And so they get to learn them and know them. And some of the things we're changing even in Clanton is we're going to upgrade and have some better sales there. On Thursday, it's senior day, so anybody that's over the age of 60, they get 5% off groceries. So really? I like to encourage people to do that. That'll be happening in Calera and Brent. Make sure to sign up for the app to get your digital coupons and the free item of the week. And then we got a new ad too that we're going to have monthly. That's going to be your best choice and always save ad, which is your private labels, and trying to drive more deals there for the customer. So there's a lot of stuff going on all at once, and I just encourage people to come in the store and shop.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out.
You got a free item of the week?
Yes.
You download the app.
Yeah. So every week. So next week, this week is Chef Boyardee, so you get a can of Chef Boyardee pasta. But next week's a 24-pack of Niagara water. So,
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Come in
Oh,
and
that's
shop.
pretty nice.
And so it's $10. You gotta spend $10 to get the free item, but that's pretty easy in the grocery store. Buy a thing of ground beef, it'll be $10.
Oh, yeah.
But the that's gonna be the big thing happening is that app, and there's a lot of digital coupons on there and everything. And once you spend $500, you get $5 off too. And a lot of people that shop with us, it's pretty easy to spend $500 in a month, especially if you got 3 or 4 kids.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing that's going on. And we're trying to keep beef prices have been through the roof. We're trying to keep them down as much as possible. And I encourage people to look at that when they're shopping in stores is, hey, what are the prices there, especially on meat items versus other places? Because that's where we beat everybody. And we're always fresh. It's always cut fresh daily in our store.
A lot better quality.
So that's kind of our goals for what we got going on.
So you got free item. I'm sitting here thinking, what can he give away for free? Like a salt shaker? You know,
we got that. I know the week after water is a thing of large dozen eggs. I'm trying to think what else is on my calendar. It's kind of just, sometimes it's a 2 liter of Coke we've done before.
Yeah.
So it's always, it's not something huge, but it's something that's free still. And
You know
usually
what?
we try to pick really good items that people are going to like and do. And next Friday when the regrand opening happens in Colera, just because the ad and the name will be the same as Clanton, we're having a big sale in Clanton too. It won't be all the
okay.
items, but Bluebell ice cream half gallons are going to be $4.99, and most places you go to they're $8.99, $9.99. So almost half price there. Coke half liters, the 6-pack bottles, they'll be $2.99. So we got some really cheap prices in Clanton next week too. So I'll encourage everybody to shop there if they don't want to drive to Colera or they're not going to Birmingham for work or whatever it is.
Yeah, definitely stop in there. So, and then you've got a senior day where they get 5% off.
5% off every Thursday. So
okay.
It's our weekly ad breaks on Wednesday. So ad comes out on Wednesday, Thursday. We usually have all of our ad items in there. Encourage some of the older people, hey, it's a great time to come in, get your ad item, shop the ad, and save an extra 5%.
Yeah, that makes a big difference. I mean, a lot of these people on fixed income and they're struggling to make it month to month anyway.
Yeah,
5% is a big deal.
So especially if you're buying a lot of your meats and stuff, and if you're shopping the ad's already going to be really cheap. You save an extra 5% on it, and you can grab some really, really good deals.
Yeah, that's really nice. Let's stop in there and check some of those deals out. I had a question that left me. It just totally went out of my mind. What about, and that's right, you have butchers.
Yep.
You have people actually in that cut meats. You don't, not come prepackaged, not pre.
No, and that's what we try to encourage everybody to do is you can even call the store ahead of time. So if I get out of work at 6, our butchers most of the time, our meat cutters are gone by 4 o'clock. But if you call ahead and say, hey, look, I want an inch ribeye, or you got a function, you want 50 hamburger patties cut for your function. They'll cut them for you and everything. And most of the time they're going to give you a better deal because one, you don't come and empty the case out. Yeah. You're actually doing us a favor if it's a large order. So I try to encourage people that too. If you got a big order for, I had one yesterday, one of the local businesses, they were doing a hamburger cookout. So they bought 50 hamburger patties from me. Butterfly Bridge will do a thing and they'll buy steaks from us. So we'll cut them all. And we'll try to cut people really the best deal we possibly can on that stuff because one, we're local just like they are, and we want to support them because they're supporting us. So that's what I encourage. If you got a function for your business and you're not using Valley Grand or someone like that and you want to cook out yourself, come see us. We'll make sure to set you up. And a lot of the schools use us too. We did a thing with the middle school football team in Clanton. We did like a Powerade thing, and they came in, and I think they raised a bunch of money. So we're trying to do, as always, a bunch of stuff with the local schools and the local sports teams. That's my main focus half the time, and is just trying to provide the grocery store that I think not just we will be proud of as Save More, but the community will be proud of. I want the people to come in here and shop and say, man, that was a great experience when I leave. Nothing makes me happier than hear people talk positive when I'm walking through town and they're like, man, I was in your store the other day and this was awesome. Now, there's always negative things. There's always going to be. But when we get the positive ones, it makes you feel really good. It makes you feel like you're executing what you want to.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. And you guys are the best, probably one of the best community partners that we have, best community resource that we have. And it's such I I'm even like, man, we're tired of bothering this guy because we had something come across the other day, you know, and they said, can we get, you know, some drinks for the football team because they're traveling to Galesville. Urbana is like 2.5 hours, you know.
Goodness.
And I'm doing, you know, I handle things at the athletic club there, the V Club. And somebody, of course, first thing comes across, hey, we'll get in touch with Save More. They'll probably help us out with drinks. And I said, you know what? Mike happened to come in here, Mike Baker come in here Monday, and I said, I'm gonna hit Mike up this time because we just wear Save More.
It's actually funny because that's the cool thing about y'all's partnership with Coke, and a lot of the schools are partnership with Coke as well, and that's my partnership. So a lot of times someone will call me and say, hey, we need drinks for something, and I call Coca-Cola or I'll call like Mike or someone and say, hey, look, like this is what I want to do. Can we work together on this? So it splits the cost a little bit. It makes a difference. But I tell everybody, you know, the biggest thing I tell people is I always know what's happening and I can always tell a difference. So we've done a ton of partnerships with the schools in the last 12 months. I've done a ton of partnerships with the local softball and baseball teams at the youth level. And I can tell you right now, I see these people shopping in my store all the time. Which makes it so much easier when they come in and say, hey, do you want to do this? And I'm like, absolutely. Like, I don't even second guess it. Whereas sometimes it's like, hey, you know, I like to do this and I've never seen the person. They don't shop in my store. And so there's some things you don't benefit off of as much. But a lot of the stuff we've done with the local schools and the local sports, I've seen a huge traffic count benefit from it, and we've made improvements in the store too, so hopefully that's helping. But I've seen a lot of these people that I see at the ball field actually in my store all the time, and so it makes it a lot easier when they say, hey, we need drinks, or hey, we're trying to do this in the concessions, or we need a sponsorship for jerseys. It makes it so much easier to be like, absolutely, I'll give my money to that, because you see them. They say hey to you, they know who you are, they have your cell phone number, and that's a big change we've made in the last 2 years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and to have a partner like you, especially in an environment where everything's big business, I mean, it's, you know, and to have partners like Save More, you know, come in and support these, because I can walk in any big box store and ask for a donation, ask for some help or something, and I can guarantee you 9 out of 10 times I'm walking out empty handed.
Yeah.
They just, that's corporate, and they just bump you away. You know, that's corporate. No, when you go in a store like yours, you know, the man's right here. He can answer the question. He can do what you need to do and step up. They step up to the plate.
Well, and I've been really impressed lately too. I've had, and this is what I would encourage anybody to do, is if you have a son or daughter, get them to ask. Because I will say I've been really, really impressed with, I had a high school girl on the girls softball team at Clanton, and she texted me and I was like, yeah, it's good. And she even called me on the phone and talked to me. And that was an odd thing for me for, you know, 16, 15 through 18-year-old kids that, like, they're impressive to me now. We're starting to get to a point where some of these younger kids are stepping out of the box and doing this stuff. And to me, it's really cool. It makes it a lot easier to say yes once again when they're helping and they're trying to do the ones they see that, hey, my parents need money, or hey, our team really needs money to do this. I'm going to step up and do it. I'm not going to just be the parent or get my mom or dad to just go do it for me. They're stepping up, whether it's a 5-year-old or a 16-year-old. It makes a big difference to me, at least. Especially when they want to talk about it and they're super excited about whatever it is. So that's what I encourage people. If you got people asking for sponsorships, get your kids to really help out for it and try to explain to them, hey, what is this? What are we asking for? What are we trying to get them to say yes to? You know, hey, maybe we're trying to get $500 if they give us 20. And what I encourage people to do, especially with youth sports and stuff, the easiest thing for me to provide is groceries. So I tell people all the time, it's easier for me to, rather than get $100 check or whatever it is to you, to provide water for an event. And that's what we kind of did last year. I might provide a gift card and say, hey, look, here's a $100 gift card. Now you can come get whatever you need. I did that with a lot of the travel softball teams last year, and some of the all-star teams is like, here's a $100 gift card. Y'all get whatever you need for the season. If it runs out and you still need more, let me know and we can go from there. But it makes it simplified. They have to come shop in my store rather than giving them something. And that's the other thing I encourage people to do is, if you're going to ask from a business, try to support that business, especially if they're saying yes to you. Try to support that business, even if it's on a small thing. I know sometimes our groceries are more expensive than Walmart. look at our ads, buy meat, whatever it is, find a way to shop in our store if we
Yeah.
want to support you. And I've really seen that turn around a lot more lately. And so maybe it's just we're getting our name out there better. That's what I'm hoping for.
Well, we go and we if we purchase from one of these big box stores,
Yep.
that money leaves the community.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, we get the tax money, we get a little tax money on it, but that money leaves the community and it's gone. It may go to their foundation or whatever. Maybe you can write them a letter and request that. But, guys like you were constantly giving back, and the little bit, pennies more we spend on the item maybe at your store, then, we get that back 10 times going back out into our
and
community.
that's what I try to tell people too is like you're gonna see me and my family out to eat in Clanton and in Calera, and we live in Clanton, but my office is in Calera, so you're gonna see us in those places. So not only is it going back in whether it's sponsorships and all that kind of stuff, my money's getting spent in the community.
Yeah.
And all of our employees' money is getting kind of spent in the community too. And so that's what I encourage people is, just really look at, if you're asking people, look at the sponsorship donors on everywhere you go. And that's what I've tried to do lately too, is do a better job of that. I love Valley Grand. I love Mad Dogs, Neighborhood Grill, like all those places, those favorite places to eat.
Yeah.
And then, people like Moreland's, Tommy and Ann, they do a ton of stuff in the community. And yeah, there's easier places maybe to go, or you think it's simpler, it might be cheaper, but I'm telling you, you're going to have a way better personal experience with them in one of those places than you are going to a Diamonds Direct or going to a K Jewelers or whatever it is. So that's what I try to tell people is like really get those local places first if you can, and then sometimes they might not have something. Ask, Don't just be like, oh, they didn't have what I need. Ask them, because they're probably, if they're like me, they're going to be willing to find a way to get it.
Yeah. And we can. The thing is, we can pull up your store. We can park out front.
Yep.
We can go inside. We get the items we need. We go out. Somebody checks us out. I'm not checking myself out.
Yep.
I know you do have that option, but somebody checks us out, and then we go get back in the car and leave, and it's just really quick and easy.
I had someone tell me that the other day when I was in the store. I was asked some questions, and he said, "Man, I love shopping in here because it's just always easy. Wasn't saving money. It's so simple. I walk around, you have everything I need. It's good. People always check me out as fast as possible, even if there's lines. They figure out a way to get me out quick, and I get to go home." I'm like, all right, that's cool. Like that's good to hear, and so that's something we strive for. And we're like every local place. Sometimes we're short on employees at times, and so we try our best. Won't always be perfect, but we try.
Yeah. But you do a good job. You do a really good job. I can't tell you a negative experience that I've had in your store.
The last year has been really good. I've had a lot more positive experiences in the last year, and that's one thing that we've continued to promote. And you'll see some new things in Clanton. We're gonna have uniforms and stuff, so we got new T-shirts for all of our employees and stuff like that. And we want to just it already gives a good appeal. We want it to give a great appeal.
Yeah.
We want our employees to be happy there. We want them to give the customer service that they're supposed to. And so there's just going to be some changes in Clanton a little bit here and there. We've started doing a bunch of stuff with Boozer Farms in Thorsby to get local produce, and that's been a huge thing for us.
Really?
Oh,
that's cool.
Taylor does a fantastic job there, and she does stuff with University of Auburn and some other grocery stores, and I got in touch with her, and we've started buying. I bought about $1,000 yesterday. The back of my truck was full of just tomatoes and zucchini, okra, all this stuff, and it was a new experience to see what they do. And that's going to be our big thing in spring of next year is we're going to try to have local produce, almost like a little farmer market section in our produce section, hopefully from spring all the way through fall.
Local stuff.
That's
going to be good.
And especially like straight from Chilton County. So, and we'll get, I like to call local. When I call it local, I want it to be from Chilton County, but she uses a lot of other farms. And so some of it will be like from Blount County. Most of it's all in the state of Alabama, but I know we're going to be getting some collard and turnip greens and stuff at the holidays, and that will be a big thing. But yeah, everything will come from the state of Alabama, but the more local I can get it. Mountain View Orchards did most of our peaches this year out of Jemison, and so that's what we try to do when we can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and this is like farm grown stuff, which is really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now I can go in there and get my steak, and I'm really picky about my tomatoes.
Oh, the ones we got yesterday are fantastic.
Yeah, well, I'm coming by. I'll be by today.
Those
Because
ones, I was really impressed with those ones, and that's the only thing that's different about local is I tell people it's kind of hit or miss because they're pulling all these ones in warehouses and they're really picking through them, and the farmers do a good job picking through in the field, but if you got 3 days of a lot of rain and stuff or it gets really hot, they can change very quickly, especially if they're moving around in the back of my truck like yesterday or stuff like that. So it can be a little bit more finicky, but I mean, the stuff I've seen that we've been getting from her has been awesome.
yeah,
So-
yeah. I mean, we used to have, and I've seen it kind of, change recently, but we used to have a lot of little roadside stands where you just pull and get a tomato. Can't find one anymore.
There's a lot between like Calera and our Brent store.
Yeah,
There's a few
yeah.
out there that people just park like it's literally like a dirt road and they park at the end of it. And I always think that's cool, especially if
yeah.
there's boiled peanuts. We always got to stop for those when because those people seem to make them the best. And that's one thing on Thursdays, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's a boiled peanut guy. He's been hanging out in our parking lot.
Really?
I saw him one day. He used to be out front of Pies by Mark, and I talked to him one
Oh,
day. And I
yeah.
was like. He's like, I told him what I had, and I said, if you ever want to park out there. So he started on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. And that's just a way to get, one, it's a way to get traffic in our parking lot, and two, people seem to love him. So,
Oh yeah, they do. I don't know what it is with him, but they love him.
So
you know.
that's the people we're trying to support and just trying to keep pushing it forward. So I tell people, follow us on our social media, on our Facebook page, get the app, there's signs in the store and everything, and just, we're trying to give you ways to save if you'll use them.
Yeah, ways to save more, huh?
That's right, ways to save more.
So it seems like you really have a vision though down the road.
And
for where
that
you're
was kind
going.
of the Brent and Calera thing. They were food outlets. Well, the Calera store is 23 minutes away from the Clanton store. The Brent store is about 35 minutes from both of them. There's a lot of people that live in Chilton County that work in Bibb County.
Yeah.
That live out there. There's a lot of people that go from Birmingham, and if you get stuck on the interstate, you got to drive right past my grocery store and then come down that way through Jemison on 31 when there's an accident. And I couldn't tell you how many people were just like, oh, you have more than one store? I'm like, yeah, we do. So
Yeah.
this is going to kind of solidify that brand. It will make it easier to sponsor teams in Thorsby or, someone from Maplesville. Yes, they have a grocery store, but those areas hit me up, and sometimes it's like, hey, you got a grocery store, but now I got 3 kind of in a triangle, that
Yeah.
it makes it a lot easier to sponsor some of the other local teams in the area and say, I know y'all shop with me all the time. And that's one thing, because Clanton doesn't have a lot of grocery stores. Chilton County doesn't.
Right,
You have the Jemison Pig. Maplesville has a supermarket. Thorsby doesn't have anything anymore. You have a few small little mom and pop like meat market type things, but there's not a lot in here for as many schools as you have.
Yeah.
You have Maplesville, you have Isabella, you have Verbena, you have Jemison, you got Thorsby. I mean, you got a lot of schools
Yeah.
that there's not a lot of people to hit up for sponsorships when it comes to us.
Oh yeah.
So the fact that we've made that kind of that little triangle, I think it will help kind of make our brand a little bit better, more noticeable. All the ads will be the same, so the app will be the same, so you can go to each store and everything's going to be the same in them. And that's kind of the drive behind it.
That's really cool. And you're right. I have found it's a real struggle to find, and I mentioned that I just kind of harp on this because I'm the one that gets out and does a lot of fundraising. It is really difficult to find sponsors.
Oh, it's very hard.
Local sponsors. I mean, like I said, these other guys, it's probably not happening.
Well, and I noticed it goes in little phases is what I noticed, because I got hit up in the spring a ton, like May through July when all the All-Stars and travel ball was really going on. And I was like, golly, no one's really asked me for a while, and there's this really big break. And then we got to school starting. And so I think what I would try to suggest to people is if you can figure out, and I know it's weird to have fundraisers at odd times, but I would really look at when everybody else is doing theirs.
Yeah.
Because when you're getting hit up nonstop, sometimes it's not a no, I can't. It's a no, I got to think about it. Like I got to go back. I've been hit up 6 times this week. I need to think about where I'm trying to put my money and where I want it to go. You find some of those lull times, January, February is usually a lull time, and in the middle of summer, you may be more likely to get a yes. Don't know if it worked for everybody, but when you're not getting asked and someone asks, it's pretty easy to say yes when you've been asked 8 times in the same week by a bunch of different stuff, and it's a variety of things, and it's hard to decide what marketing is a very difficult thing to decide what pays off.
Yeah.
You know, if I spend $1,000 on this, is it actually going to work?
Right.
Am I going to
Yeah.
get that back?
Right.
So I like doing things that somehow I'm going to say reward the store too. We get good recognition. Golf tournaments are always super fun because I like to play in them. So what is the reward that we get out of it rather than just having a sign out there?
Yeah.
You know, I
Oh,
like to
yeah.
be able to do things with the client softball team. I was like, hey, I want to talk to your coach too because I want to be able to provide a meal or something. I want to get to know these athletes so they know who I am and who the sponsor is.
Yeah.
And I think it just benefits you too is if you know them, and I got a 7-year-old daughter, she'd like to go to stuff like that. You can go to the game and enjoy it, and they're like, "Hey, that's the guy that sponsors our team and does that for us." That's a good thing to be known for too, not just the "Hey, there's a sign everywhere, but we don't know anybody that works in that store."
Yeah.
So and I've started to meet a lot more people in the community, become friends with a lot of these people, and that's made a big difference for me too.
Yeah. And I'm big on that recognition because I've had a business in the past and we were a small business and got hit. You'd have 6 people walk in.
Yep.
You know, one week just back to back to back to back wanting baseball sponsorships.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. You want to give to everybody.
Yep.
But then you're like, man, I just wrote out, you know, a couple of grand in checks this week to these people.
Where's my sign gonna go?
Yeah.
What's it gonna look like? And one thing we've started to do too, if some of the other schools hit me up, I say, who else do you have?
Yeah.
You know, if you've hit up Dollar General and another grocery store and they're both on there, I don't really care to be on there.
Right. Yeah.
If I'm gonna do it, I might pay extra, but I want to be the only grocery store, the only store with my name on it that says like, "Hey, Save More is our people."
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, you know, they're gonna shop at Walmart and Publix and everywhere else, but you know, at least for that little while, it's they're my people.
Yeah. That's why I kind of harp on that because, like I said, once again, I just can't say enough. I know y'all get tired of hearing it, but support these folks that support us in the community. You know, I know you've had baseball kids in the past. You know how it is. I mean, you still got baseball kids.
We're starting over.
It's so, you know, I mean, we got to support these people. So tell me one more thing. I know we've been on here a few minutes. Baden's probably dying. Get a break. But, you know, what about fun? Do you have options where the kids can actually, I know we used to do it when we were in school, where the kids can come in, do some fundraisers? What do we got there?
We hadn't really done one in a while because we had so many people coming to some of our stores and trying to set up front, or do this and that, and so I think it can become overwhelming, and it's hard to wonder, all right, do my customers really appreciate these people being here? You know, are my customers going to get irritated that every Saturday they try to walk in the store and they're hit up by someone? So. The one thing that we did with the middle school football team, and it worked great, and we'll probably do something like this again, is we did a Powerade fundraiser, and what we did is I did put up some Powerade, but I had the Powerade at a super cheap price. The customers come in, we had a big sign for it. They could buy Powerade 28-ounce ones for $1 and put them in a box. Now, they could buy 5 of them and put 3 in the box. They could put all of them in the box, whatever it was. And then one day, the football players, which I was really impressed with the middle school football team, they came in and bagged groceries and helped take groceries to the people's car and everything. And they actually did really good. Like they got a lot of tips and everything.
They done it for tips.
And I don't think I believe they didn't even ask. It was just hey, we're doing this fundraiser. This is what's happening. And they were just there in their jerseys and stuff. And they did really well, which tells me it's not a bad thing to do. I think I would just have to plan it like, hey, maybe we only do it once a month. I love Girl Scout cookies, so I always let Girl Scouts come out front because I figure everybody does. So that's one thing that's always been a thing. The Boy Scout group has done it in the past. They've bagged groceries, so that seems to work. It's just I don't know what the answer is for how many times to do it. And if people get bothered by it or not, because in a world we live in today with everybody being so expensive, and I'm exhausted with tips. Like everywhere you go, it's like, hey, I got a drink at a gas station. They're asking me for a tip. Like, what? Are you serious? So that's, you know, I don't want people to ever think that we're trying to do that. I think we got some ideas to do some fundraisers for the school in the future. Kind of the rounding up type stuff, and we got some ideas of giving percents back on certain days. So I got some ideas going forward. I just haven't ran through them all yet and decided what the But the Powerade one did really well. I think they got 400 or 500 bottles of Powerade total, and it really only costed me, I think, like $50.
Yeah.
So that was the cool thing is I get people to come and shop in the store. They get, their Powerade kind of bought for them rather than me having to give them a bunch of money. So it worked out more as a team atmosphere. So I think we'll try to do kind of a lot more stuff with that.
Yeah.
Trying to do, hey, let's get people in the store. If you want to come help, if it's a week long activity, that's what we did. At the end of the week, you pick one day where your team comes in and helps bag groceries and brings them to their car and stuff. One, it gets the community to see that we're working together. Two, it gets the customers to see those people too. Because you know, whether you're old or young, I always like to see kids in their jerseys and stuff. And I was insanely impressed with the middle school football team. They were so polite and they were so good to my customers, and they're making sure people had buggies going into the store, taking them, coming out, and I was just really impressed with them.
Yeah, and I'm a firm believer in those mutually beneficial relationships, especially when it comes to fundraising. And because I worked at it, and it's kind of always grocery stores kind of always been a neat thing to me because I worked in one when I was in college. Done some college, worked in a grocery store, and our thing was that we'd bag people's groceries.
Yep.
We'd bag them, then somebody'd grab the buggy, cart, whatever you call it, wherever you're from, push it out to the car, set it in their trunk, and we had all these little old ladies that would come in there, and we'd put groceries in their trunk. Sometimes they'd give us a tip, sometimes they wouldn't, but I think it's cool to see people out doing those type of things again.
Well, and I think once again, it's just easier if someone's helping you with something and you see these kids in the community doing it. It's easier to give them money too than it is to be like, oh, cool, I get a box of popcorn. Yeah, that's neat, but you'd rather see them. Especially, I know there's a lot of people in generations older than me that really want to see these kids not on their phones.
Oh yeah, they need to do something.
They want them seeing them, and when they see that, and they're like, hey, there's hope for this world with how these kids actually act and do, and see them in a different light than them just being on TikTok or whatever it is on their phone. I think it just gives a different perception for the kids too.
Oh, it does. People want to see them active in the community and see these kids. They don't want to see us.
Yep. No.
They've seen us enough.
Yep.
We're always coming around asking for money. And I encourage my kids to go out and get the donations. I'll give them a ride or whatever. My son drives now. But, I mean, they just, we show up, we ask for money, and when the kid shows up, it's a different thing. It's hard to turn them down.
It's a lot harder.
Yeah. And unfortunately, my son's not real outgoing, but my daughter's 13. She's going to collect some funds. She is out there. She'll come in. She will have no problems about marching in your office, knocking on the door. Hey,
those are the people I like.
Yeah, very good. But I mean, y'all do great things in the community. We want to see you continue to do well with these partnerships. Time to go to break, Baden. Oh, we've been here with Jake. I think we about talked his ear off, So, but anyway, anything else you want to say before we cut the break?
We got really good deals coming through next week, starting on Wednesday and then on Friday again. And if you want to come see the Clear update, it looks awesome. I'm super proud of it. It was finalized last night. We'll actually be closed on Monday and Tuesday next week just to do some final touch-ups and redo a bunch of stuff that needs cleaning and done just to really get it as perfect as possible. We'll Wednesday, Thursday we'll be closed in Calera, and then we'll reopen on Friday with a big re-grand opening. I got Coke and Monster, Body Armor, Buffalo Rock Pepsi, Frito-Lay, Golden Flake, Blue Bell. I got Milo's Tea. I got a bunch of vendors there that handing out free drinks and doing stuff. Can't remember if it's Monster or Coke. One of them's going to have a big DJ van. So we'll be out there most of the day hanging out and just having a good time.
And when is that again?
Friday.
Friday.
3rd. Yep.
What time does it start? What time you kick it off?
We're gonna open at 8. So that's first 50 people in line. They'll get the opportunity to get a free bag of groceries of Best Choice or Always Save groceries, and then 10 a.m. is about when all the party, I'm gonna call it, will start. When all the vendors will be there and hanging out. So hopefully, if you don't have to work or you need a break at lunch, come see us.
Yeah, we're gonna slip off that day and come up there and check it out. What about meat sales? You have some good meat.
Oh yeah, our prices that week from basically Friday it'll go through Tuesday. They'll be some of the best prices you've seen in a while. So it'll be good stuff. Check out our Facebook page because it'll get posted in the next few days.
Okay, cool. So we had Jake with Save More Associated Foods here. We really enjoyed having you here.
Thank
I think I done okay, huh?
Yeah, you did good.
Yeah, you did too, man.
Thanks.
You did too.
Thanks.
You're great.
Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Universal Heights Academy is now enrolling for the following programs: aesthetics, manicurist, waxing, cosmetology, barbering, and the instructor crossover program. We are offering small class sizes for more personalized instruction. Hybrid and online classes are also available. Find us on Facebook or visit uhaway.com for more information on our discounted enrollment rates. Your rewarding career starts with Universal Heights Academy.
Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation, open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984.
All right, we're back again. Me and Taylor. I have to look at her name on there. I'm not good with names, so I have to look back. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'm
I
normally answering to Pico's sister, so.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But now that
Pico's
he's
sister.
been moved a few years, I'm kind of coming into my own identity. I don't know how to feel about it.
That's really cool. Pico's
Yeah.
sister. Yeah, I guess it would live under that. Where's he? Where's he at? I hear my kids talk about it. For some reason I don't have time. I think it's between softball, volleyball. We do sheep shows. Everybody's heard about that on the weekend.
Man.
My daughter shows sheep. And then we baseball, softball, basketball,
Y'all have a full
volleyball. Yeah. Yeah, we're
Oh, a
always
buffet.
doing something. Yeah. Yeah, always something in there, So
That's fine.
we don't have
though.
time, but my kids out here talk about, Pico's doing this, Pico's that. Where's he at in his career now?
So he got signed by the New York Yankees over the
Cool.
summer.
Yeah.
But he's in Tampa right now.
Okay.
So they're
Oh,
in
yeah, they're
Grapefruit
doing-
League. So
Yeah.
he's in Tampa doing training, conditioning, gaining a whole lot of muscle.
Yeah.
So
Really, that's really
Yes.
cool. And when you get there, you kind of wait till hopefully you'll get called up,
yep,
right?
that's right.
Because I had a good friend in high school, Jared Patterson, was one of my good friends in high school, and he got called up a couple of times.
Yeah.
It was really cool to see somebody you went to high school with out there. Get your brother in your case, like got his
I know it's wild.
cell phone number and everything, and be like, whoa, they made it. They got there. That's really cool. So he's out of college now. He done his
Yes.
college thing.
And he did get his degree.
Yeah.
So
Where'd he go? He went to Mississippi
State.
Yeah.
And he has an apartment over there now. So
Really?
when he comes home, that's where he goes.
Oh, really?
Yep.
He goes back to the
He goes back to
state.
Mississippi State.
You don't-
His girlfriend and his dog are over there.
Oh, his girlfriend and his dog.
Oh,
So he goes
yeah.
over there to see the dog and
Yeah.
visit the girlfriend, right? Yeah.
McKenna's not as important. It's all about the dog.
I
Bauer.
gotta check on my dog and see if my girlfriend's still here.
All
so.
in good fun though.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, I understand. But so he's moved. He's at Tampa right now.
He is.
Spring, not really spring training. They're just a season, right?
Yeah.
Is he playing some?
I think right now they're just doing like training and weights.
Okay.
So he
Yeah.
works.
'Cause the
I
season's
say,
over, I
but you don't
guess.
see me in the gym.
Yeah.
He works from only a few hours a day, from like
Yeah.
6, I think, till noon.
Yeah.
And then he Facebook marketplaces the rest of the day.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. He said they've got some good marketplace finds down there.
Really? Oh, shopping. Yeah, there's good marketplace
Oh,
finds
yeah.
down there. Yeah, you got all those people down there with, I like to do that too when I go down there because for occasion I'll travel for work. And we'll go down that area, and I'm like, man, you found the best deals. These people move from up north or wherever,
Yeah.
and,
They got
Then
some good stuff.
a lot of people with money, and they just let that stuff go, and you're like, oh, this is great.
I know. That's right.
We'd fighting over it in Clanton, Alabama. You know, find all these cool deals. But anyway, good way to start out sports. Talking about Pico, what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know. And what about you? Tell me a little bit. You do the cooking show.
I do the cooking show.
Yeah.
I teach preschool.
Okay.
Yes.
You teach preschool?
I do.
Or
On
from like
Mondays,
from
Wednesdays,
home?
and
From
Fridays.
a van? Where?
Oh, well, I could from the van, but
Yeah, yeah.
church. I teach at First Baptist.
Oh, First Baptist?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
it's really cool. That's where I went to church at as a kid. I
Yes.
transferred over now. I'm Methodist, so you know.
Everyone there is so
We
friendly.
go there. Yeah. Friendly First Baptist. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, gotta keep it up.
I really enjoyed the past few months just getting back immersed in the community.
Yeah.
Because I've never really worked
Right.
in town
Yeah.
since I was in high school.
Yeah. It is nice. You forget
is
you forget
nice.
how nice it is to like communicate, associate with these people kind of in and
Yes.
out daily, you know, and enjoy it, especially in a setting like that, in a church, you know,
Yep.
church setting like that. So you teach there. What age group? We're pre-K,
2s.
2s.
Yep.
A lot of
They're
teaching
so
goes
fun.
on, is there?
It is, though.
Really?
Yeah. That's from about 2 to 3 is a huge developmental year.
Yeah.
They're learning how to be friends and be nice.
Oh,
and
all
their
the social
colors, their
development.
shapes.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we mess them up by handing them an iPad. You know.
I don't know. I think it's a little beneficial. My son Deason learned a lot from the iPad.
You do.
That
You learn
he
a
knows
lot. but-
Spanish from his
Yeah.
iPad.
Really?
Yes. We didn't know what he was watching, but he did.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool. Watching some
But
different.
no, we don't do iPads at preschool.
Yeah, I figured that. But so is that kind of like your career path? You're gonna fall into
I
teaching
think
that?
so. It kind of just fell in my lap. It was a God thing.
Yeah.
So, and it's worked out really well.
It's really good. I'm sure you're good at it too.
Thank you.
What do you get there on time?
I do get there on time.
Really?
Yes.
Just wondering if they had like a
I think
policy.
that's why this morning was so rough because I've been
Yeah.
getting everywhere on time for like the past month.
Oh yeah. Well, you get a
Yeah.
little give me every now and then, but I'm gonna
But
tell you.
today was not the morning.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
Baden's. I thought Baden was going to go into cardiac arrest, you know, and I was like, I'm not doing CPR on you, you know.
I have to call 911.
Yeah, I'll call 911 and I'll kind of like, you know, hoof you a few times, you know, shoot the ribs there and see if it gets you going. But anyway, so we'll move on. We got lots of sports things happening this weekend. All the teams. It's like Thorsby's off. Then we've got Billingsley is going to be at Isabella this week. That should be a pretty good game, I
Big
think.
game.
That's the game of the week. Piper Peach Radio. You need to tune in. Download the app. You know, watch it. You can watch this on no Facebook. Just download the app, right? But you get all your local sports and you get the #1 restoration update every 30 minutes, right, Baden? Every 30 minutes. So you tune in, and somewhere around that 30-minute mark, I think they should do it more often, but I can't get them to do it. But they get updates from all the schools, so you're not just searching around, you know, trying
It's
to
all
find.
in one place.
Yeah, all in one place. You've got all your scores because people, I think they think I'm a genius at the games, you know, because I'm like got my little earphones on. I'm listening to the game while I'm watching Verbena play. And they're like, well, what's the score of this? Here's the score right here. Boom, boom. You know, and they just look at me. Now everybody comes to me, what's the score? I need to put on a shirt that says #1 restoration update
Yeah.
and have it on me because you get Clanton, Jemison, you know, Maplesville. We do Billingsley's updates if they're not on. Verbena's updates. Some of the Verbena don't get on very often. Don't know what that's about, but, you know, we work. Yeah. Your updater's very good at Verbena. I can tell you it's the best one out of all of them. Best one out of all of them. But anyway, so we got Verbena. We got Billingsley is going to Isabella this week. Should be a pretty good game of the week. Good choice there. Even though it'd be nice if y'all would drive all the way up to Galesville with us Verbena folks. 2.5 hours by GPS, probably 3 hours in a real car.
Which direction is that?
Galesville's up like kind of like northeast.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up there.
So it is close to unclaimed baggage?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
Oh,
kind of on the
make a
way.
trip
Yeah,
out of it.
yeah. Make a trip out of it. Speaking of, I mean, we got a little story on unclaimed baggage. I kind of was like looking for some content. I want something a little Alabama related, you know. It would be nice to make a trip out of it, but I'm already figuring we got to leave. This is me again. You know,
If it's 2.5 hours up there, I mean, just a lot. Well, you're going to be passing by Buc-ee's.
yeah, I know.
So you need to leave with about 4.5 hours.
And about an
travel
extra
time.
$100 in my pocket just to
Yes.
go in there and buy food and
Yes.
everything. Because Buc-ee's, you take my crew in Buc-ee's and we're spending some money.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I don't leave without spending less than $50.
Yeah. Oh, you can't leave without spending less than $50.
And that's just me.
Yeah. You get a Coke and some jerky, and they're like, it's $35. You know?
I'm telling you.
It's good stuff, though. It's a neat store.
It is. The
It's-
best time to go is in the middle of the night. Nobody's there.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's always packed out. I always look at those fire pits out front. I'm like, I want one of those.
I
you
know,
know?
they're nice.
Yeah, they're really nice. So we're making that long trip up there. Probably gonna leave at. I'm planning on leaving at 2:30. I got to convince the rest of the crew. You know, the bus is leaving at 2:30, which was sponsored by the V Club. Going to have a nice air conditioning bus
How nice.
that we raise money to, so they can travel up there and style little
Yeah.
rock star treatment there. I think
Little
that's cool.
comforts.
Yeah, that's really cool. So we got Thorsby is apparently off. Is what I gathered. 1-4 Clanton playing 1-4 Brookwood at Brookwood. Hopefully Clanton will come out the victors on that game.
I hope so.
Yeah, I like Clanton. I like their coach.
I do too.
They're a little under. They don't have enough players this year. But
Hopefully
it
this
is.
will be a good matchup and they'll come out with the win.
yes, I want them to come out with a win. I want to see them be successful. We've got 1-4 Jemison playing at Jemison, playing 2-3 Sylacauga. So should be a good match up there too. Should be a fun game to watch. We got some good games this week.
Yeah.
And then we got Maplesville playing Hopeville. I think Hopeville's like a 3A. So that should be interesting, but I'm pretty sure Maplesville probably gonna
Oh, yeah.
whoop up on them a little bit there. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. But I mean, they're playing a 3A team. Kind of surprising there. And let's see what else we got. The coaches show tonight. Is there any highlight? We have fan of the week or super fan? Super fan.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah. See, you need
Bring
to work
in the
some
sound
sound effects. I try to get Baden to do it, and he's like, "That's goofy. I'm not doing that." He just sits over and looks at me. We will have the coaches show tonight. Where will it be at?
Durbin's?
At Durbin's Farm. So we're back at Durbin's this week for the coaches show. What coaches? We have all the coaches there. What coaches going to be there? Isabella coaches will be there. So this will be the Isabella and Thorsby. Cool.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah, be a good time. Need to
Durbin's
bring your
has a really
super
nice
fans.
little area for that. So
Durbin's?
They do.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice setup. Surrounded by food,
Oh, yeah.
But we got we got all the coaches. We're gonna have Thorsby and Isabella there. Band's gonna be doing it. Jason, just Jason. Okay. So Jason will be there, and we're looking for our next super fan. You know
So-
about the super fan thing?
Do you know about the super
Well,
fan?
you just kick in there a little bit on that,
Well, they're the most super fan.
Yeah, the most super of super fans.
The super fan. And so, if your coach is there, my voice, I can't kick in it. What happened?
Oh, I don't know what happened there.
Excuse me. Okay. If your coach is there and your team is there, come and support and dress the part
Yeah.
and cheer the part and just be the part, and you'll get voted super fan of the week.
Yeah, if you're
get a
the super
t-shirt?
fan, right?
Yeah.
No more ties, right? We're done with that. No more ties. Baden's not gonna get
Ties?
Yeah, with the first one we had a tie. Baden
Oh.
called it a tie, and I think he
Participation awards.
he wouldn't choose one over the other, so
Yeah.
he just
It's hard.
gave a tie to two.
It is hard.
Have wrestling in the parking lot. Yeah, and in my opinion, Brittany Bias was super fan, but I'm kind of biased there.
Oh, me.
I like Brittany Bias. She's good. She helps us a lot at the V Club, does a lot at Verbena, But yeah, is it any school for super fan, or can it just be the one
Oh,
where the
okay.
coaches are there? Any school.
So any
So you
school.
can show up and cause a little disruption there.
Oh, yeah.
Don't threaten anybody with a good time here,
Bring the drama.
Bring the
Just
drama.
add to
But just
it.
show up and be a little disruptor. This is a good time to be a disruptor, you know? You show up, you got all these super fans from these other schools, and all their coaches are like, what's this Verbena person doing here? You know, this is Thorsby Isabella show, and we got a Verbena person running around causing trouble.
So is there still a big rivalry with Verbena and Isabella?
Yeah.
There is.
Oh, yeah.
I know there was when I was in high
Yeah,
school.
it's still a
but-
pretty good rivalry. There's Verbena and Billingsley and Verbena and Isabella. And then, of course, we got Maplesville, too, but,
Yeah.
you know, Maplesville's just got a lot more kids, a lot bigger program, even though they're 1A, right? Even though they're still 1A, they're like a big 1A, I guess, especially when it comes to athletics. But yeah, it's still a big rivalry. It's a lot of fun
Yeah.
to go play Isabella. A bunch of good kids, good people, you know. And we're not playing Isabella in football, I don't think, this year. Right? No, we don't. We don't. We're playing, I don't think. I'll look at my schedule. I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't remember. I remember to next week. I'm lucky I finally got Galesville down.
Yeah.
You know, it took me like a week to remember that. But, you know, we play them softball, baseball, volleyball, and all those are good. Good big rivalries.
Fun.
The kids have fun. Yeah, we played them in, you know, volleyball, and I think we kind of went back and forth a little bit on that. Winners, no. Volleyball's fun.
We didn't have volleyball.
Really?
When I was in school.
I was surprised. I went to my first volleyball game this year because
Really?
my daughter started playing. And I was like, this is way more fun than I thought it was.
Yeah.
It's just long.
They are long.
'Cause they
Is
can
it
play-
sets of 3?
It's sets of 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 5. And I think junior varsity's 3 and varsity's 5. So they play all in one night. And then we have to stay there. The other one's done. And so, I mean, it can get to be some long weeknights with
I
volleyball.
bet. It
Yeah.
sounds like it.
Yeah, you get to the point where you're just kind of like a softball, you know, like a baseball tournament. You're like, okay, you know, if we, you know, if we lose, let's just go in and lose big and get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Or let's win. You know, this back and forth thing gets
That's
right. Lengthy.
Well, it looks like a good week for football games.
It is.
And I'm
It
hoping the
is.
weather's going to cool off. I heard there was a cold front coming through.
There is.
So
It's
maybe
gonna
it'll be
cool
football
down.
weather.
Not my favorite, but yeah, it'll cool down. I've enjoyed the heat football players hadn't.
Yeah.
My son's out there playing. I'm sure he's like, Dad, you know, it's got to cool down.
They're ready for some cool
Yeah.
weather.
Yeah. And Baden's over there coloring. It's about time for a break. He's over there like coloring on something.
Well,
Yeah, let's go to break, Baden. That was a hint.
so awesome.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984.
I have some news of, I don't know, I guess it'd be excitement and sadness.
Oh, it's some good. There,
Miss Sally Fields line. So we went out there and talked to her this week, and she's excited and nervous. But
Really?
mixed emotions.
29 years.
29 years, yeah. She
29
said
years of
She's
service.
been there since 1996, and then
Really?
she's been in her job title since 2000, I think. So yeah,
She's been there since 96 in her job title since 2000. So what, she worked for 4 years and they gave her a job?
yep. Well, no, she worked as.
I mean, you know.
She was just riding along for 4 years.
Yeah,
I'm
just riding
playing.
along, yeah.
She was a laborer, and then she became the supervisor. So,
Really?
yep.
Really
That's
cool. Because like I
right.
said, you see her all over Clanton. You get used to seeing these people and you don't pay them attention. You know, you don't ever think about stopping and saying thank you for keeping everything so
I know.
nice and beautiful and keeping our parks up. And I mean, I
And
hope.
I feel like our parks, like the Clanton City parks, it's
Yeah.
one of the best
yeah.
areas in our community. I feel like
Oh,
we have
yeah.
one of the best parks.
Yeah, we have some good area parks.
Yes.
Good, you know, good community parks, really nice, really clean, and you know, host a lot of events, give a lot of kids things to do here. But you're right.
do.
The simple things that you don't think about, like having toilet paper when you go to the restroom, you know,
Or
is
paper towels,
things to say.
anything.
Yeah, paper towels. So if you get in there and you don't have them, you'll know it. Everybody
sure
will know
will.
because you're not happy.
But we're going to miss her. We're happy for her. And
Yeah.
I guess we'll
Everything
see.
else. Playgrounds. Well, look at all the
That's
upgrades
right.
she's seen. Even the splash pad. The splash pad comes in now.
Yeah.
I don't know why she's retiring. She's got this splash pad thing, you know. Probably a little too much. I remember when we had a playground out there and had the little, you know, little dangerous things now that they probably outlawed all those toys now. On that.
But speaking of community, we have community events coming up.
Yes, we do.
The Redneck Olympics are this weekend.
Were
Are
you
you
able to hear
excited?
that? You know, after I heard it yesterday, I was like, I want to go.
I know.
It's
kind of intriguing.
It is. Well, I was kind of like, Redneck Olympics, okay. You know, then they started talking about everything that they were having. And I was like, this sounds really interesting. And it sounds really fun.
Yes. And
'Cause-
it's benefiting Manuka Park.
Yes.
I haven't been out there in a while. I'm excited to go see all of the updates that they're doing.
You know, I've rode through there, but I haven't been through there in probably 8 years. Yeah. Yeah.
That's how it is for
So-
me too. I think the last time I went, I say all it was, but all it was like a fishing hole.
Yeah.
They had the pond. That's all that I remember from it.
I think they still
So-
got that. They just got some different fish.
Yeah,
Maybe some new fish.
Well,
you know.
I didn't catch a fish then. I'm hoping that they've put fish in there since then.
Maybe you
Because, I
should go
mean,
down
if
there
I didn't catch
Saturday.
one, obviously they weren't in there.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
But I'm excited to go Saturday. I don't know that I'll fish, but I'm excited to see everything they've added.
Just put your pole in the car just in case.
I'll have to go buy one. Oh, yeah.
Redneck Wrangle.
rednecks.
Yeah, Redneck Wrangle. So they're having, you have that list of events, baby? Or you just,
I know
there's
they're having a hot dog eating contest,
yeah.
mud wrestling, burping contest.
The mud wrestling, I think that might get a little serious.
I think it may too.
I mean, I don't know who's going to be wrestling. Is it going to be co-ed mud wrestling?
Oh,
Is it going to be,
I don't know, but if Bailey brings my son Deason and he sees wrestling going on, he'll look like a pig out there
Put him
in the mud before
you know.
we even know what's
I wonder
happened.
what the rules are on that. I'm just afraid a
I
fight
don't
will break
know.
out.
I know. I don't know. Maybe not.
You got rednecks, you got mud, you got wrestling. Just saying, Rednecks, mud, and wrestling.
But anyone could sign up. The vendor fees are $20, and then to sign up to participate in the Olympics, it's also a $20 fee. And all proceeds go to support Manuka and the things they're doing around the park. So it's going to be a fun day
So
from 10 to 6.
What else do they got going, baby, over there? Do you know? I mean, we talked about a lot of things yesterday. I just don't remember them all. It was really
They have
good.
vendors. I haven't heard what all vendors.
They have a lot.
that
Yeah,
they'll
I know you
have,
got to eat.
but
I know
yeah.
Chris is going to be
Food
there.
trucks, of
There's going to be
course.
several
There's
food
gonna be
trucks
music.
there. There will be live music, which will
Yeah.
be nice.
And then they have the playground and all that. So it'll be a
Yeah,
fun
got the-
family event.
Seed spitting contest.
I forgot about that one. Watermelon seeds.
Yeah, they changed
That's
it
harder
now.
than
They
you think
changed
it
it.
is.
They changed it now.
Oh,
It's
they
sunflower
did?
seeds, I think.
Oh,
Right? Sunflower seeds now.
That makes more sense.
And then
It's not
there's
really watermelon season anymore.
the tattoo contest.
Really?
Yeah, best tattoo.
It's a good one.
Yeah, the best tattoo contest. I thought that was, thought that was pretty neat and interesting.
And also on Saturday, there's going to be a barbecue festival. And it is from 10 until, I guess it's over.
What, the
Are you
barbecue
passing
festival?
notes over there?
He is passing me notes with information. It's hard to read.
Yeah, you can't really
So I'm
read
still going
his
to ask him
in
for-
writing that much.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
have to
playing.
ask him. I'm gonna have to ask him for more
You need me
information.
to try and decode?
Well, you can. This will be interesting. It's take a while. You can probably read
Let's
it right
see.
away. You look like you're smarter than me. So
There's a bluegrass festival
tonight.
tonight
I
at
didn't
the
get
corner park.
Oh, at the corner
Starting
park.
at 5:30.
See? I was like, what kind of park
What do you
is he
think
saying?
it's at? Corner?
I don't know. He said
Like, what
corn,
is
corn park. I didn't know
Corn
what it
park.
was. Yeah, I was like, what is this?
Corner Park, across
So there's-
from the city. Is it the city hall? The city hall.
Yeah. So there's a bluegrass festival there tonight.
Nice.
Who's putting that on? Do you know? Oh, really?
Huh.
It's just
So
a
it's a
monthly,
monthly
like,
happening.
monthly bluegrass
Good to
festival that
know.
having show up there.
So
Okay.
it's 5:30. Weather will be hopefully good.
At 5:30.
Yep. Go get you something to eat at one of the little local restaurants, and then enjoy a night of bluegrass under the lights.
Yeah. And it's going to be, if it don't rain, it'll be great. huh?
It will be great.
I really like doing all these events because then I know about them. I hope people listen and get
know.
them because I'm like, hey, y'all know this is going on. You know that's going on. You know,
And stuff sneaks up on you so fast you don't realize that it's already happening.
you just don't know about them. But then, like I said, if you listen to Piper Peach Radio, if you can make it through me in the morning, at some point you're going to get the update and you're going to know what's going on around Chilton County.
That's right. Are you excited about the barbecue festival?
I love barbecue.
I do too.
I love barbecue.
And
So-
they're also going to have a kids zone and live music. Where's that going to
And
be
where-
at?
yeah.
Is it going to be at the
That's
airport?
that's the airport one.
Okay.
Right, but they don't have planes come in anymore, right? They niched that, I guess. I won't comment any further on that, so I'll leave that alone.
And this is the third annual one.
Yeah, I would like. Well, Saturday, I'm pretty booked Saturday.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna
it's going to be a
see.
busy day.
I want to try to get in. There's a lot going on. That's going to kind of be that and the Redneck Festival. Who puts on the? Who'd you say puts on that barbecue festival at the airport? The airport, right? Is it some of the airport people? No. Okay. You're just a plethora of information today, baby.
But they're having live music, kids zone, a cruise in, a fly in, and barbecue tasting. So that'll be a good time.
I would love to taste some barbecue. I just got to say, right now I'm getting hungry between Jake, Say More, and
I
these
know.
two events, And then Maplesville
Yep.
is having their Harvest Festival.
Yep.
And I
Harvest
think,
Day.
I understand that's put on by Maplesville. That's to raise money for their Christmas They're really cool little Christmas thing they have every year. Have you ever been there?
I have not, but I've seen
It's really cool.
pictures of it. Isn't
Yeah.
it like an old time one?
Yeah, it's kind of, well, I mean, you're in Maplesville, so Maplesville
Yeah.
kind of, kind of back in time anyway, which I really enjoy, appreciate. I'm not knocking them at all. But yeah, it's kind of like an old time Christmas thing, and it's really cool to go walk through the streets of Maplesville and
I'll have to check it out.
you feel safe and comfortable, and need to
I
go check
like
all that out.
Maplesville, so
Man, you're gonna be, I mean, just gonna be all over the county Saturday.
a little.
about the Christmas thing is
Everything's free at the Christmas thing.
yeah.
Really? So they use this to kind of provide funds for their
That's nice
yeah.
because money's tight at the holidays.
Money's tight right now in general.
all the
so,
time.
Yeah. Money's tight always. So
Well, I never have money anyway.
Yeah.
So I just started working. I'm gonna have money to buy Bailey a Christmas present this year. You're welcome for not having to buy your own for the first time. Stay-at-home mom problems.
Yeah.
No, that'll be from 11 to 3. And so there's something all over the county, no matter where which part of the county you're from.
It's
There's going to
gonna
be
be-
something going on.
It's gonna be spread out. There's a lot going on the weekend. Like I said, we got a Redneck Olympics. It's gonna be really cool. And Jemison, when does that start? 10 to 6.
10 to 6.
We got the
That's
barbecue
right.
festival at 10 a.m. again. 10 a.m. seems to be a popular time at the
Yeah.
airport. And then we got Maplesville Harvest Day, which starts at 11. I bet you everybody's going to have barbecue.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So it'll be really, really eventful weekend this weekend. And congratulations to Miss Sally Walls for retiring. We're going to miss you around Chilton County.
We really are.
And now, Baden's going to take us to a break.
see.
He's saving us from ourselves.
All right, so we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience.
And we're back.
And over the break, we have
Yeah.
found
Baden had a message in a
a
bottle.
message in a bottle.
Yeah.
I think he's hoping that it gets to trees.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to try and put it in the river and hope that it gets that far. Do you think she'll respond?
It would be probably later because she don't have any cell service.
Yeah. She'd have to write a letter and put it back in there.
And put it back in and then have to
She'll
go all the
probably
way
get it
around.
herself.
Yeah.
She'll be back by the time it gets
Yeah.
back to us.
I see her stand on the edge of the boat going, look, there's a message from Baden. Wonder how she's doing. They're supposed to be boarding. Oh, they got a little while before
Yeah.
they board yet.
I think she said they're boarding at 10 out of
Yeah.
New Orleans. So that's my favorite city. I was
Yeah.
so jealous when she said she was leaving out of New Orleans.
Yeah. So
My
they're
favorite place.
it is. It's a neat place.
It really is. There's a lot of
Yeah. I got
culture and history.
I got a good friend lives there. He gets to experience the culture and history on a daily basis. He's like, it's okay, you know.
Before I had Decent, I said I would like to live there. I don't think I'd live there with kids.
No.
But
No. And
back whenever I was not 30 and in my 20s, I wanted to live there.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
But
But there's a lot of celebrities from there too.
oh yeah, there is. Yeah. You get on the little trolley and go down through the Garden District.
The streetcar.
Yes. Trolley car. Street car. It's really cool though.
It is cool.
Go through the Garden District and then you point out different people's houses, you know.
Oh yeah, those Garden District houses don't play. They're big.
No, they're
especially at Christmas.
Yeah, they're
They
real.
decorate, yeah.
They're real. Yeah.
But
It is. It's a neat place. It's just too crowded for me. I like good old easy Chilton County down here. Plenty of room to park, you know,
oh yeah.
and everything.
Well,
Anyway, what do you want to go to? I hear you over there, kind of.
It doesn't matter.
Pushing me along.
No.
So we got Therese.
never.
We got Therese getting on a boat today. She was scared to death. You hadn't heard from
She
her, have you?
was scared.
Oh, you don't hear from her. Well, she's probably just now like trying to get like they're probably in a mad rush.
Yeah, because
Trying to get there because she's like, oh, I thought you said we had to be on the boat at be at the boat at 10. No, we got to be on the boat at 10.
Hope that
you
she
know?
doesn't pull a Taylor this morning because they will leave her.
Yes,
They will leave her.
yeah, they will leave you if you pull that Taylor, but I'm sure she's in the time machine, so you know. She's in the time machine cruising down there trying to load up, and I really hope she has a good time. We miss her here. I'm sure everybody else misses her too this morning. You know, not that Taylor's not doing a wonderful job, but you know, she comes skeetering in here, pulls herself together. I'm pretty impressed. You know,
I do what I can, you know.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not much, but it's honest work.
So we hadn't done any news this morning. We used to do a lot of news and current events and things like that. We kind of left that, alone today. We've steered clear, went everywhere else. We do have a couple of news articles though. There's a execution scheduled today in Alabama. I didn't realize they kind of like open up a window. Like at midnight, his window opened, and I guess at midnight tonight, his window closes. They have like a little window there to do that.
I didn't
And
know that either.
this is kind of interesting story though. It's Jeffrey Todd West, which was in Etowah County. He killed a gas station clerk, and that was way back in he was sentenced to death in 99. He killed her in 97. But the lady's name was Margaret Berry. Well, her son has since come forward and written letters to stand. He's shown remorse, but then again, everybody shows remorse when they're caught, you know.
Yeah, they do.
And he obviously hadn't committed any more crimes since he's been in prison that we know of, you know.
Yeah.
But,
But
you know,
who's, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Governor, everybody's like, the sentence is what the sentence is. I'm not staying his execution. He's,
I can see both sides.
yeah,
But
he's going to meet Jesus if he's got it together, you know.
Well, hopefully he has it together.
Yeah, Taylor's like,
So,
that's a little harsh.
that
I'm
is a
like,
little
"Oh, you know."
harsh. That went downhill quick. I thought it was going to be a happy
Yeah,
story.
no, it's not happy.
It's okay, though. I mean,
It's just the news, and we're so, I mean, I guess it is what it is, but he's scheduled to be executed sometime today using nitrogen gas.
yeah. Well, I'm glad that the lady's son and him kind
Yeah.
of had that, not a moment, but just that
Yeah,
rebuilding
yeah.
and closure for both of them.
Yeah, have
So-
that, but I just can't say I'd have that type of forgiveness. That's a lot. If
Yeah.
somebody had taken my mom,
That is,
from me at that point in my life, and I think the son was pretty young back then
yeah.
when that happened. So, anyway, kind of not our feel good story for the day.
Good on him for
And our
having forgiveness.
yeah,
And speaking of taking a lot, we have a story about unclaimed baggage. We're back on the
Yeah.
unclaimed baggage train.
yeah.
Okay, tell us what you got about it.
Well, I just wanted to give it. I kind of looked up and I was like, I want to do a little bit of Alabama, history and stuff. So where did I go? I went to the wrong thing. There we go. Let me get let me get all my stuff straight here.
You better not lose it. They'll sell it in their store.
Oh, I
You know
know
that's
it.
what it
Yeah, you leave
is.
it on the plane, they sell it. It's cool. It's one of a
Yes.
kind.
I know.
There's no more.
There's no store like it anywhere else.
No, nowhere.
So, and they have a museum. Have you been up there recently?
I haven't been recent. It's been years.
It's so nice.
I wish I could leave in time to go up there, but it
Yeah.
may not be on the way, But this is pretty cool. I'm gonna kind of read the article off because I got it here. When you think about Alabama history, you might go to the Civil Rights Movement, college football. Yeah,
I'm sorry. They even
No.
have a museum now, and they have high dollar stuff in there.
really.
Yes.
I know they have high dollar stuff. I went there one time. I was like,
They have electronics.
yeah.
But not, last time we went in July,
Mhm.
we were headed to the mountains and we took a little pit stop there. I bought some binoculars.
Really?
Yep. Because I'm getting into birding.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Birding, that's interesting. And why do people have so many binoculars on airplanes? Because when I went, I remember that
know.
too. It's a lot of binoculars. Everybody's like, I want to see what they looking out, help pilots see the airport.
I guess. I guess maybe people headed out Midwest
Yeah,
to the,
checking things out, go birding.
yeah, all the different national parks
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah, they're not letting me get
So-
close enough to the edge of the Grand Canyon, so I'm gonna zoom in with this lens.
Yeah, that's
there,
right.
and check it out.
But they have a little bit of everything, and it's really grown into. I believe now they have 2 stores up in Scottsboro.
Really?
I know at Unclaimed Baggage they have 2 buildings, but I
Yeah.
believe like there's 2, not locations, but just
Yeah.
kind of they're
Like
expanding.
2 stores right there.
Yes.
I guess it's got the only gig going.
Yeah.
So
does.
the way this thing works, he said it grew into one of a kind store, the only one in the United States. And if it's a suitcase or carry-on baggage left behind the plane, it goes unclaimed for 90 days. I guess it doesn't just disappear. Instead, it has a good chance of winding up there.
Yeah.
I
Can
don't know
you
what-
imagine going and like finding something that you know got lost on a plane or left on a plane
Yeah,
and
that'd
it
be
being
cool.
yours?
Yeah, that would be interesting. But then I'd have to ask myself, why don't I just call the airlines and ask them
Yeah.
for my stuff back?
I don't know. I wonder why they don't.
I don't know. I guess because maybe people
I've never been on an airplane.
Yeah. says they have, you can go in there, you can find designer suits, rare collectibles, electronics, and that were once stuffed into overhead bins.
Yeah.
And it all comes from lost luggage. The prices are steeply discounted, meaning shoppers can find luxury items at bargain deals. Did you find some deals? Were your binoculars a particularly good deal?
They were a good deal. And we found one deal that I didn't buy, that it was some shorts that I was going to get for Pico, because he, kind of like me, has a funky sense of style, and
Yeah.
they were wild colors. But I went to grab them, and they were $300.
Really?
Yeah. But when I
Yeah.
Googled them, they were $900 shorts.
What do you
So I was
What
like,
do
well,
you-
he can buy those for himself if he wants
well,
them.
what do you put in shorts that make them worth $900?
I don't know. They didn't. I mean, maybe the colors. I don't know. They didn't look like you put them on one leg at a time. I mean, they weren't.
Yeah,
They
they
didn't
gotta
put their cell phone.
they gotta have some special features. I mean,
They
maybe
need
some
some.
real gold stitching. I don't know. Maybe they're bulletproof. Maybe
I don't know, but these weren't them. I mean, they were, but I didn't have the eye for it apparently. So,
Well, obviously they caught your attention.
well, they did
$900
that,
short. But it's just not about quirky shopping. They built a reputation giving back also. Items that can't be sold, like eyeglasses or medical supplies, are donated to people in need across the world. So not only they just sell, they donate. This is really good, good to know about these folks right here in Alabama.
it is.
Unclaimed Baggage partnered with the organization to send thousands of pair of prescription glasses overseas to communities where vision care is hard to come by.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, you got people overseas that really can't get glasses and things. They may have, you lost them on the airline. They may have ended up at Unclaimed Baggage and going to some families that need those things.
Living a new life.
Yeah.
Doing good deeds. You don't even know it.
But for many travelers, it's a reminder of what happens when bags get lost forever. But for Alabama, it's something else. It's a one-of-a-kind destination that puts Scottsboro on the map, which are exactly right, because we wouldn't know anything about Scottsboro
That's
if it
the
wasn't for
only
them.
thing that I know is in Scottsboro.
Yeah. There's maybe a Dairy Delight or something. I don't
Maybe.
know. Nothing else. People travel from across the country just to experience it.
I could believe that.
Part shopping trip, part treasure hunt, part museum with lost stories. So next time someone asks you about Alabama, you can tell them, yes, we built rockets that sent men to the moon. Yes, we have football dynasties, maybe not like they used to be, but also turn lost luggage into a worldwide phenomenon. And you won't find it anywhere else in the United States, but right here in Alabama.
That's neat. That's a fun
That's a
little
pretty
fact.
cool story, isn't it?
It is.
I kind of like that. I was like, oh, I like this.
I like that
Anyway,
too.
so it's 8:46. Time to roll to a break, and then you've only got 15 more minutes of this. We'll wrap it up.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
We're back.
Yeah, good morning. Welcome back. Andy here with Taylor this morning. Kind of unusual setup. Teresa's out. She's on vacation. But yeah, you had an interesting little story there from one of our hosts and
In Maplesville,
yeah,
Mr. Sean Bailey, he's a former student and a minister. He went and talked to the Maplesville football team and ministered to them.
Cool.
And the outcome from that was 2 players deciding to give their life to Jesus.
really accept
Yes.
Christ in their life. That's great that we live in a community where we can do that, where we can outreach to these students in a Christian way.
Yes, because you can't do it everywhere.
No,
So,
you can't do it everywhere. Somebody might be upset or offended, but you know what? You can outreach in a Christian way and, pull them closer to Christ. And
That's right. And Mr. Bailey, he outreaches to our community too because he's a host with the Breakthrough And that airs on Wednesdays at 6:30 on Piper
yeah.
Beach Gospel.
And I've met him. Have you got to meet him?
I have.
He's a really nice guy. Great
He
guy.
is.
Kind of a big guy, too. He shakes your hands with a big old mitts, But yeah, he's a great guy. It's a really good show. You really need to tune in on Wednesdays and check that out, or you can come back and watch it on Facebook, right?
Yep.
Because it's always saved on there.
But I
That's-
thought that was a good heartwarming.
That is a good heartwarming story. We've had a lot
Thursday
of those
edition.
today. I don't know how we ended up with all these, this mixed thing, pulled together, whatever. But
we just had a mixed bag
yeah,
today.
we do, and that's kind of the thing. It is morning mayhem at the Clanton Tractor Studios. But let's kick back with some historic moments and look at some of the famous faces celebrating birthdays today. So let's give a huge happy birthday shout out to some of Hollywood's biggest stars. A very happy 81st to legendary Michael Douglas and his wife, Catherine Zeta-Jones, who is celebrating her 56th birthday.
Oh, that's special, sharing a birthday.
Yeah, with your wife that's 25 years younger than you.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday to you, Michael.
She's-
You did good on that one.
Yeah, he did really good, She's probably pushing him up to the table right now for a little breakfast. And a happy big 57th birthday, the one and only Will Smith. Now this is I remember Will Smith. This is my generation. Really, really like a big part of my generation. He brought a lot, a lot of his music and a lot of his acting was really cool and part of my generation. Really enjoyed it. It's good, clean stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
It was
He's
really
got
fun.
some good
Yeah.
stuff.
Do you know any of his older stuff? You familiar with any of that?
So
The Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Yes, I know the show. And I didn't realize that he sang until after.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I heard a song, I don't know what song it was now, but it was when I was in high school. And I heard it and I was like, this sounds like the guy from
Yeah.
Fresh Prince. Because we went around singing that theme song all the time.
Yeah. Was it kind of
So-
his? It was his rap song? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we love that stuff. It was good. It's way different from what everybody listens to now. The force is strong with this next one. A happy 74th birthday to the original Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill. That makes me feel old. And a super happy to our 35th to our favorite Avenger, Brie Larson, who you know as Captain Marvel.
Are you into Star Wars?
Not really. I watched the first one. I was like, well, this is cool.
I've
You
never
know.
watched any of them, but I'm into Star Wars Land at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah. Oh, that was cool,
So
wasn't it?
It is so cool.
That's-
Even
did
if you have no idea what's going on.
Did you go when you
It's a
got
different
surrounded by the
universe.
live stormtroopers?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
almost kind of scary.
It is. It's almost a little much.
Yeah.
But I did. I went and
But
done that.
it's
It
fun.
was good, Now let's take a quick trip through history on this date, September 25th. On this day back in 1513, going way back, you probably don't even remember this. Spanish explorer Vasco Nunez de Balboa became the first European to lay eyes on the Pacific Ocean from the New World.
That's special.
Interesting, yeah. More recently, in 1957, the Little Rock Nine bravely walked into Central High School in Arkansas, escorted by U.S. Army troops, making a major turning point in the civil rights movement.
That's special.
That's really cool because, if you hear these stories, you think all this was more current than 1957. You really think more like the late 60s, early 70s. But
Yeah.
that was happening in 57. And a big day for nature in 1890 when Sequoia National Park was established, protecting the magnificent giant trees in California.
I would love to go see those.
Yeah.
But I'm scared to go to California.
Well, it's northern. It's kind of a northern, more laid back part of California. It's
I could use my binoculars there.
you could, but you probably wouldn't need them because those trees are big.
Yeah, but they're tall, so I'd need them to see what's up
See
in the
the
top of
birds
them.
in the top.
Yes.
Yeah, the birds are like, here's this lady in her binoculars.
I wonder if birds live in those trees though, because they're so big.
Sure.
You think so?
Yeah. If I was a bird, that's where I'd want to live.
Yeah.
Plus, California's, the weather and all is nice in lots of the areas.
Yeah. It is.
But that's our wrap up for today's birthday and historical moments. Happy birthday to all you celebrating out there.
Yes. And if it's your birthday, you'll have to let us know in the
Yes.
comments.
Yes. So we got.
You want to talk about our sponsors?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and say this up front because we don't ever get this lady, that very nice lady at Papa John's. I don't know if you've been in there.
That's
She
what I was
is
about to start with.
so nice.
They're so nice there.
And then she gives you that $6 special with a 2-topping pizza and a 20-ounce drink.
Can't beat it. And lunch is
No.
just in a couple hours, so
Yeah.
it's already on the brain.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
get
already
you-
thinking about it. Yeah.
I'm telling you, go get you a small 2-topping pizza and a 20-ounce drink,
Yep.
some garlic butter. Oh,
Yes.
can't beat it.
And then that special little seasoning pack they give you.
Yes.
I love that stuff.
I do too.
I usually get 2 or 3 and then I just eat them throughout the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're good. They're good. But I'm a spice person, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You want to hit our sponsors now?
Sure. We're also sponsored by Chilton Mobile Home Supply, Julie Holderfield Agency at Country Financial Insurance, Central Alabama Wellness, Coca-Cola, and
We
our
got to say
friend
Mike Baker.
Mr.
Yeah.
Mike Baker. That's
Yes.
right. We didn't do our Papa Top this morning.
No, we didn't.
Trace would be disappointed, but we
Yeah.
are drinking our Coca-Colas. The the Chilton Chamber,
Oh,
Larry Puckett Chevrolet, and they have the largest,
pre-owned inventory in Central Alabama.
yes, so lots of selection. Putter Up, and that's located in,
Pelham.
Pelham.
Yeah.
It's at an old school. What
Yeah.
do they call that now?
What's that at that old school, Baden? What's that?
Where Putter Up is.
Yeah, but it's at the old school there, not
Yes.
far from the
Off
amphitheater.
31.
And they say that's pretty cool. I hadn't been yet.
I haven't been either,
Very
but there's a
interactive.
lot of businesses in there, and they've
Yeah.
just turned it into a whole hangout area.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be good for a date night.
It's almost like a mall, right? Yeah. Baby?
Yeah.
So we get away from the Galleria and we go to this as a mall, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know, but Putter Up is, and they say it's really cool. It's all interactive and everything.
Yes.
I'm just waiting on the weather to get too cold for me to be outside. Then I'm going to Putter Up.
But we're also sponsored by Save More. We talked to Jake this
Yes.
morning.
Good conversation. Lots of things happening there.
Yes. Lots of new, or
that what
not
they're-
lots of new stores, but lots of new additions coming to the 2 stores.
Remodeled, refurbishment. And they've got, when are they having that Saturday, Baden? When is that? In Calera? Save More? Baden's over here scrolling his phone. He's not even paying attention to what we're doing over
But
here.
definitely follow them on Facebook. He said they also have an app.
Mm-hmm.
I love Save More. Anytime I have to go with cooking it up, they are so well stocked
Yes.
on everything, and it's always a good experience.
And they're nice.
Yes.
You know, they're nice. They're not expecting you to just bag your own darn groceries.
No.
You know, they'll check
And most
you
of the
out.
time, you don't even have to carry them to your car by yourself.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. I know that
Oh.
they do sponsorships. He
Yeah,
did say
yeah.
they do.
I was going, they're
They team
carrying
up
your
with
groceries
kids.
to your car. I'm kind of jealous over here, you know. Of course, I'm usually toting out some meat for barbecue, some pork shoulders.
Okay. You're trying to just grab it and go.
Yeah, I'm the
Get to the grill.
armful. Yeah, I'm the armful guy. I'm not
I
gonna.
know. That's how I'm too. I'm not making more
Yeah.
than one trip.
No, and if I can't get it in my arms, I don't need it. That's kind of my.
That's
plan.
right.
You know, just gonna do it and go. But-
We're also sponsored by Old Orchard Amish Furniture in Thorsby. Those chairs are so comfortable, and they have more than chairs. So definitely
Yeah,
check
and we're
them
not
out.
just saying that
No,
because there's a couple of them that I like more than others. but,
that's right.
those,
I'm partial to the rocking chairs.
yeah. Oh yeah, I love to go sit out front, especially when he's got the air on, like it's 68 degrees in here.
It feels like a
Um,
good fall
Yeah,
day.
yeah. I go out there and get in that chair. You know,
Martinez Grill in Maplesville.
good food. Open
very
late.
good
Are they?
food.
Wait, where are we playing at? We got to find that out. Are they open late? Where's Maplesville playing this week?
I want to get our message in a bottle.
Here.
I think they're playing.
Maplesville, Verbena. Let's see, where are we at? Maplesville. Oh, they're at Maplesville.
Yeah, so
so
they'll
she'll
be
be
open
open
late.
late. Yeah, she'll be open late Friday night, providing you with some good food, and it's good, and they're nice people.
I haven't been out there. I need to
Yeah,
go
it's
out
good.
that way.
It's easy to miss,
Really?
but yeah, it's easy to miss. But it's in that
That's
little
the best
building right
restaurants.
behind.
Just a little hole in the wall.
Oh, they are. She's got good hamburgers.
I need to go check her
I
out.
like them.
And then we've got the Goodwill.
Yeah.
They've
Yeah.
got good stuff. I've never left empty-handed there, but I'm also a shopaholic, so.
Yeah. And you skip the
Yeah. Is it what?
is that work 24/7? Is that right? Workout
Workout
24/7 with what? What do they have?
They have virtual personal training,
That's it. We finally got that.
and they guarantee results.
They guarantee results.
Yes, that's what Therese had said. I think 6-week results within
Really?
6 weeks. So definitely check them out.
I really need to try that.
I do too. I do too.
Well,
But a lot of good sponsors, and like we said, Papa John's. If you're looking for lunch today, definitely go there for the $6
yes, and go see that
holiday
nice.
special.
I mean, that lady is, and everybody. I'm not just saying this, but everybody on here that I say I deal with, they're nice. They're nice.
They
They're
really
good
are.
people. Yeah, and we need to support them. I mean, these people. Martinez supports. Supports us in our community. Save More does. All these people support in this community
They
and
do.
put out. We need to support them, but it is 9:01.
We made it.
So we made it through. I mean, give me a high five there. I mean, we made it through here. Had 2 wheels and everything, but we got through here. It's going to be, I think, a good chance of rain today. So be
think
careful
so.
out driving around. Leave early.
Yes.
Take your time. Get
My
there safely.
dad always says I need to get out of my perfect world
Yeah.
and really take into consideration how long things actually take.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Yeah. I don't disagree with that statement at all.
I don't either.
Because
But
things
I need to get better about it.
things happen between here and there. That's what everybody keeps telling me about the football game. They're like, okay,
Yeah.
it's 2.5 hour drive. I'm like, no, it's not. It's 3 hours because you got to stop
That's right.
at Buc-ee's or somewhere. Yeah.
More than that if you stop at Buc-ee's.
Oh, yeah.
But it's
So,
worth it.
you need 3 hours. But anyway, y'all have a good day.
We'll talk to y'all later.
Andy and Taylor, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.